Hi, I wanted to share my tips today on the best way to help your children engage with writing in a fun and spontaneous way. So we're not forcing it on them. It's something that we're just going to make sure looks really inviting, because that's the best way that you can help children to grow an interest in something. So rather than forcing them to write a letter, we're going to look at ways that we can just make it fun and interesting for them. So first thing I would recommend doing is setting up a writing space in your playroom. So that's exactly what I did for my two children, and essentially went about filling it with things that they really like. So the things that they're interested in, I made sure were filled to the brim in that area with stuff that would draw their attention to it. So things like little notepads. So this is the kind of thing that my daughter's really interested in. She likes sparkly things. So that was one of the things we'd have in the corner. Lots of little pencil cases that would interest them. So this kind of thing really interests my son. And things to pop their writing in, so nice envelopes as well. So again, on themes that they're really interested in too. Different types of writing paper. So put different colours, lots of different envelopes. My children have cats, so I put nice little cat writing paper on there as well. Filled it up with stickers that they could pop on there too, like that. And I essentially didn't tell them that I was doing this. I just put it in a corner, didn't mention anything about it, and waited for them to spontaneously go over, which didn't take long because it was all really focused around things that they liked. Also put different things like post-it notes. Children love post-it notes. So I had lots of different colours of post-it notes. And if there was a day, for instance, that they weren't coming towards the writing space, I would go and sit in it. But I wouldn't say anything to them about, oh, come and do some writing. I would just sit in it, write something down on a post-it note. Maybe I'd write it to them. So I'm going to put something to my daughter and then say something like, have a lovely day, or something they might be able to read for their age. Or maybe you want to put a sound on there. If they're just learning to read, you might want to put one of their sounds instead, like sh or ch, if they're learning that too. So pop that and wait for them to discover it. And you'll often find 99% of the time, they will then really want to write something back to you as well. A variety of pens too really helps. Pens and pencils. You can put chalk on there, crayons, anything. So this one looked really fun because it comes with lots of different colours on there. Lots of these pens as well that they were given as a present. So a nice thick one. And then it's got a stamp on the end too. So they're really fun. And then you can get these little paint pens as well, which are great for writing with too. And then making sure that it looked really appealing as well for them. I also popped a little toy post section in it so that they could actually post their little letters at the end, and some postman Pat dressing up I had for the children too when they were little, so we could, if they were writing a letter to a relative and they wanted to pop it in the post, we would get dressed in our postman Pat gear and then walk over to the post office. And it's definitely something that really helped my children. So I hope that's helpful to you. Let me know how you get on, and if there's anything else you would like support with to help your children with at home. and to encourage their activity time away from screens.